Hey everybody out there in YouTuberville land, guess what? Yeah, this is the first day on my motorcycle this year. Finally. It's not warm out though. It's not warm at all. I'm dressed up, suited up, all nice and snug. Almost like I was getting ready to do the polar bear challenge. But I'll tell you what, I'm just really getting tired of waiting to get out on my motorcycle. Last year, I worked for a company that kept me so busy that I wouldn't get home till about dark. I'd leave, it'd be dark when I went to work, and I'd come home, it'd be getting dark when I come home, or even already dark. And we had a lot of problems where I would have to stay for over 20 hours at a time. And I'll tell you what, when I got home, I didn't feel like motovlogging, you know, because honestly, motovlogging is a happy thing. At least to me it is. And you should be out there having a good time when you're doing it, at least normally. And last summer, it was just terrible. I'm hoping that this summer will be better. The way things are going, it looks like it's going to be a lot better. Now that I'm working for Arthur Treacher, I think things are going to pan out a lot better, and now I'm really itching to get back on the bike and make some vidgets. I got this darn near brand new Yamaha V-Star 950, but here I am all comfy like I'm sitting in the living room chair. Here's a deer. Can you see the deer? Look at it. Oh my gosh, that was a deer. Oh deer. So anyway, yeah, just having a good time. Anyway, well, I've been thinking a lot about it for, hell, you know, a year and a half, 2 years now. I've been thinking about what I want to do as far as motovlogs on the motorcycle. And I think I got some neat ideas. Well, remember when we used to do the Ohio A to Z, where we'd pick a town that started with A, and the next time we'd pick a town that started with B, and you know, and then we'd go and try to find a restaurant there, and then, you know, just kind of rate it, you know, and go around and kind of rate the restaurants and stuff. You know, just it was an excuse to get out and ride and have a good time, and you know, about dinner time have something to eat. I'm thinking we ought to bring that back out and start doing that again. What was another one? Oh, Lost in Ohio. I'd like to do that, but you know, probably only do that one about once a month, because of the fact that the Lost in Ohio series could be, you know, like an hour and a half, 2 hour long series easy, and that's even when you edit it and edit it and edit it. So, you know, I don't want to be putting up super long videos all the time. So, you know, make it maybe like a monthly thing. We do it once a month. And that's the one where we took the die out of a Scrabble game. You know, that popper, not Scrabble, what's it called? Trouble. That, I don't play board games much. Board game Trouble has that little, you know, thing you for the dice. You take one of those apart and take the dice out and write, you know, R for right and L for left or whatever, and then stick it on your tank. And the ride captain hits it, and that's how he decides what direction you're going next, you know. And that's pretty neat. That's a pretty neat game. And it sometimes, you know, we know Ohio pretty well, so it takes a lot to get us lost. But sometimes we actually, last time we did that, which was like 2 years ago, it actually did get us lost, and that was kind of neat. It was kind of neat to go out there and get lost, grown men on motorbikes and trying to find your way home. Yeah, I had fun, and I think John had fun too, and you know, I don't see why we don't do that again, you know. And then we had remember we went out and we'd hunt for the perfect breakfast, remember? We'd do that on Sundays. We'd go out, take a bike ride to wherever, and hunt for the perfect, did I say breakfast? I don't know, Sunday dinner. We were looking for Sunday dinner. Remember, we didn't have hardly any luck at all. finding. We were always looking for roast beef and noodles, and hardly ever find a restaurant that had that. And that. But I'm thinking maybe, since it is so hard to find that, we get something that's not quite as hard to find, and but still not every place has it. And I'm thinking steak. You go to a lot of mom and pop restaurants, and a lot of times that's where you'll find the very best steak that you'll find. But then you'll go to, probably more than 50% of them don't even serve steak. They don't even have it. So I was thinking about, doing the same kind of thing, only instead of, looking for the perfect Sunday lunch, or Sunday dinner or whatever, we'll just call this one steak or no steak. That's what I figured. Steak or no steak. How's that sound? You fellas like that? I don't know if you do or not. I don't really give a damn. I'm doing it because I think it's fun. And I love to eat. And I need excuses to get on the bike. I don't really like to ride aimlessly. When I was a kid, I loved to just go out and aimlessly ride. And to me, when I was a kid, that was the way to live, man. Just go out there and aimlessly ride around with no idea where I'm going or how I'm going to get back. But now that I'm a little older, I don't like to do that so much anymore. I like to have a destination, which probably sounds pretty weird, but that is how I am these days. Yeah, that's how I am these days. Now, these days is different than other days, and some days are different than these days. These aren't all the same days. Some days are different. Now you're going to see me take this nice big Yamaha Cruiser down a dirt road. I ain't got no more sense in that. I don't know where the hell I'm at. I know I thought I just got off Stalker Ridge Road. I just got off Stalker Ridge Road. But, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's deers. Can you see them? They're way over there. Nah, you couldn't see them. This is Tuscarawas County. You like Tuscarawas County, do you? Some people say Tuscarawas County, but it's actually Tuscarawas County. And it doesn't matter how you say it. It's the same place. Oh. But the truth is, yeah, in Ohio here, we know that the mound builders were here way before the Indians or the Native Americans or whatever you want to call them. And we also have a pretty good idea of where the mound builders came from. We believe that they must have come from Mongolia or China, right around that area. The reason that we believe that is because that's where the mounds started, So, I mean, it doesn't mean that they even came from there. That just means that that's where they were when they started building mounds. We know that they were big people. A lot of people call them the giants. They're the tallest skeletons that we've unearthed have been 12 foot tall. And the shortest ones that we've unearthed were female and about 7 foot tall. And that would have probably been what you'd call freakishly short for them. Yeah, the average was 9 to 12 foot tall. Now, you can see why they were called giants. And yeah, I hope you guys can see this beautiful sunset that I keep watching, and it keeps sidetracking me, and I'll probably have to keep editing this video because I can't stop looking at this sunset. It's beautiful. It's around the corner now, up the hill and around the corner, and it's getting cold. It's getting colder. I mean, this feels like I'm on the Polar Bear Challenge. I've had enough coldness. I'm actually heading back towards the clubhouse, so this was a short ride, but I'm very happy that I got to take this ride. I hope to hell you can see that sunset. That is so beautiful. Oh my God, I want 2 more. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, here we are riding right beside the Tuscarawas River. It's a wonderful place for catfish. If you like catfish, there's tons. Yeah, and there's clams. There's river clams, lots of them. You like river clams? You like crayfish or river lobsters? Oh, those are good. Oh, they're in there too, mainly on the triculates or the tributaries of the Tuscarawas River. Lots of crayfish, and I mean to tell you. Oh, and they'll just chop your hand right off. They're so big. Oh yeah. So anyway, oh, I'm just so cold right now. The cold air is going right through the sleeves of this coat, and it is very not comfortable, folks. It is very. I'm doing 49 miles an hour, and I mean to tell you, it feels like I'm going 300 miles an hour at 30 degrees below zero. This is not warm. This is not the warm outfit that I used to wear on the Polar Bear Challenge. Oh boy, I wish I had it on. And we'll be heading right back to the clubhouse, and I'm going to edit this video and see how well it works. Another thing that I need to tell you is I am currently using what's called a Get Up, a Get One Get Up camera that I got, I believe, from Walmart.com, but it wasn't actually sold by Walmart. It was sold by, one of those, what do they call it? I don't know. Those other companies that Walmart deals with. It was a pretty good deal. It's about $100, I believe, but I forget for sure. About $100. It's one of the first of the cameras that I bought when I was trying to get away from GoPro, because GoPro had made me so irritated by not listening to motovloggers, not caring about us, putting out cameras that didn't suit us, and putting out all different cameras, and not a one was a really good motovlogging camera. And then when I went ahead and bought one anyway, turned out to be a piece of junk. And then John bought one, different one, and got another piece of junk. And I said, that's it. I'm not going to give GoPro $300 or $400 or more for cameras and accessories for a camera that's a piece of junk, and isn't set up for motovloggers. And I realize there's not as many motovloggers in the world, I guess, as there are, I don't know, windsurfers or something. I don't know. But, they do not care about us, and that is very obvious. But anyway, so this is the first of several cameras that I've bought. I haven't been able to really replace the GoPro yet, but I keep trying. Anyway, I figure you want to pull in first probably, right? Or does it matter? Anyway. Oh yeah, he can fit in there. I'm the one that has trouble fitting. Anyway, this camera works really well, has a really good picture on it, but the microphone sucks. And if you watch Keaton's video, you already know because he's tried it. The mic on it is like overdriven. It's like super freaking loud. And it doesn't matter. It's in the electronics. It doesn't matter if you plug an external mic into it or if you use the built-in mic with it. It just sounds like you're yelling at the top of your lungs with the camera in your mouth. And that's what you get. And so actually what I'm doing is recording with a Sony voice recorder and using the camera for something, to give you guys something to look at. So anyway, that's how it is. Bye-bye.